So a CASA is a court-appointed special advocate, is what it basically stands for. And so what it is a volunteer. They're community people that come in as a volunteer, and it is truthfully all walks of life come in as a CASA, and they will help support with foster children. If a child is put into the system, whether it be abuse or neglect, for whatever reason they're in the system, you'll have a CASA that comes along to support them. Oh, there is a huge need for CASAs in Arizona. There are approximately, I want to say 8,000 youth in foster care, and 5,000 alone in Maricopa County. There's maybe in the hundreds of CASAs. So CASAs do make such a difference. I feel like educational, whether it be that you're trying to get them the support. Like I said, I've gone to parent-teacher conferences. Having that support and having a youth that has a CASA to help support them makes a huge difference, because otherwise a lot of these kids, they fall through the cracks.
I entered the system. I grew up with my dad, and I got in a lot of trouble in and out of schools and stealing cars and stuff. And I guess my dad was just really struggling with raising me, and just at 13 decided to give him custody and just hand me over to the state. I entered foster care at 13. I started at Canyon State Academy, which is a Christian facility for young boys. And then I entered my first group home around 15, around the start of COVID, and until things started to die down, and that's when I started to meet Phil, my first CASA, and I went into high school a year late and a little nervous, and so I never went to 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, so it was a big gap for me. Sophomore year came, and some opportunities arose, and AVID and AP classes, and Phil really pushed me towards that, and high school went really great.
The impact of a CASA volunteer can make is huge. It is making the difference of whether a child is going to be able to have a lot more successes. For CASA volunteers, the most qualified is really going to be, I've said, 21 years of old. If it's something that you have time or you want to be able to volunteer and make a difference in a child's life, that's it. We definitely need to start trying to get more men and just even people with more diversified kind of backgrounds. So for a CASA, first of all, you'll go through once we've pulled you in there and you are excited about doing this. There's training, and then you'll have the fingerprinting, and they do the full background check, obviously, because you're working with children. But once you get through that, there's going to be training that's going to go along the way. If anybody is looking to become a CASA, I am big on going to voicesforcasachildren.org. If you go to their website, they always have, there's different types of info sessions. That's the first place I would start, is saying sign up for one of those info sessions, and same thing. You'll go to voicesforcasachildren.org to do that.
I always say every kid needs a Phil. Like I said, every kid needs a CASA.